everybody, it's Christine. It is time for Scraplift Crafternoon. Let me show you the layout here. I believe Tara found it. It's by Scrappy Soulmate. And she's got a white piece of cardstock. She's torn the bottom here and got a little pattern paper peeking through. She has a mixed media background with a couple of, papers coming across. Oh, shoot. I just realized what I did. 3 black and white photos. I might need to reprint my photos. And then some foliage. She's got like a fall layout going on, right? The reason I'm kind of making that comment is I printed out these pictures of Saturn in various places. And I meant to make them black and white to go like what she's got. But maybe I won't. Who knows? The other thing is I pulled out, so she's got mixed media. I'm not going to do mixed media. I'm going to use one of my Vicky Booten pre-made mixed media papers. Because Miss Tara did that the other day. And I was like, oh, I need to use some of mine. And I've got this one because she's kind of got the mixed media in the top half. And so I've got this one now. I'll be honest with you, this is purple. And the kit I'm pulling out here is this August 2023 because, y'all, I need to kill this kit. I've only got like, I don't know, I think it's 2 sheets of paper left. So it's like, come on, Christine, let's get this done, right? There's technically no purple in this, y'all. But you know what? It's bright and fun and all the things. And I think it'll work. It's going to be okay. It's going to be just fine. So that's what I'm starting with. I will trim this down. This is going to go this direction, not this direction, obviously. When she made it clearly, it comes out of the pad this way, so it's coming from here, but we will be doing it this direction. And I'll just use some of this pattern paper here underneath. So let me cut a few little things up. I need to trim up my little patterns. Look at this, y'all. This cat. This is her sitting on my scrapbook desk. This is her sitting on my planner trying to work. This is her sitting in a shoebox. This is her just standing on the bathroom floor, but she's so pretty. She's just so pretty, y'all. Can't help it. Anyways, that's what I'm starting with. I'll be back on in a minute. Okay, gang, I did go ahead and print those pictures in black and white again. It felt wrong, the colors. I wanted to I intended to do in black and white to begin with, so I had to redo it. So I've got the 2 pattern papers I'm going to use here. Now, this little pink floral is from an entirely different kit, you guys. You'll notice in the minute when I go to glue it, it's got actually the cow print on the back, and I don't remember which month that was. It was kind of this little cowboy theme from maybe like April, I'm thinking. But I think the colors go well. It's fine. It's got a little bit of orange in it, and I'm glad for that because I actually have like a orange flowers and stuff. The flowers that I'm going to end up using, by the way, are all the ones I fussy cut from the pattern paper from when I first got the kit. And I'm really grateful I did that because I'm going to go through these ephemeras and I'm not going to pull a ton out. And in fact, guys, this is honestly one of those kits that if you think about the pictures I'm using, which is of my cat just kind of sitting in random places, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the papers and this kit really makes a bit of sense. But you know what? It's pretty papers and they go together, and so I don't care. I've got the little square made, and I had to cut that. It's a little too wide now, my paper. So I'm going to end up tearing this up a little bit here. So she had it kind of torn top and bottom, and also kind of scuffed the edges of the little square piece that's on the back side. So I've scuffed that, and then I'm going to tear this. I will actually go ahead and use the scufferator on the edges of my tears too, because I kind of like the way that looks. She kind of had torn it and like curled it up a little bit. And then I have also mounted all the pictures on white cardstock and then a pattern paper from the collection, and then scuffed the edges of that pattern paper too. I'm not going to tell you these are the best pictures in the world, but I do think these are all really recent too, y'all. These are very recent pictures. This is just what she does, she just gets in the middle of everything. I love how she's even right now, as I do this voiceover, she is literally sitting on the layout because, I need to look at her. So anyway, I got these 3 pictures. I'm going to use foam behind them because of the texture of the scuffed up papers. So I guess I'm just finishing up scuffing. I think I did one of them off camera and then I was got distracted, and so whatever. So I'm going to put the foam underneath here. I think I need to still glue the papers down. When I flip over that pink floral, you'll notice it's a cow print or whatever. But Hip Kit is really good about, again, all the little colors kind of go together. And another thing I did after this is I did have just a few little scraps. Actually, I technically had 1 full piece of paper. I put that in my box because I'm not going to keep it separate. I've already decided I'm going to go through my box maybe over the holidays when I have some time off, and I'm going to try to build some rebuild Hip Kits or something with the colors because they all go together, right? So, well, not all of them. I shouldn't say it like that. You could probably use all of them together, but some of the colorways are really bright. Some are very pastel-y or whatever, but typically I can find a piece of paper from one of their previous months to go with the month I'm in. So I feel like I'm going to rebuild some kits out of that. What was I saying, y'all? I'm so sorry. I got distracted. The cat is sticking her tail up in my face here. Put the phone behind the pictures. I'm going to end up finding all my florals. I had Fusty cut those out. So I have a bunch of florals, which is good because I'll pull out the ephemera. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you I find anything. I don't find a ton. Here's where I'm going to make my little peekaboo section. I have found you could just tear it. I mean, she did clearly tear it. But I have kind of found that if you cut a little bit and then kind of start there, it's a little more controlled in a way. I can get, you can get out of control with your tears if you're not careful. So I'm going to take this, now it's a real thick piece of cardstock, so it kind of just makes a big old curl up here. I'll end up making a little bit bigger hole down there. I do like this. I think I used the same, yeah, I did. I used the same paper that I used as the square, which has got little lemons all over it. And I'm going to put that down here at the bottom. I'm just going to attach all that. I probably used too big a piece too, y'all, if I'm honest. It's like a 3 by 12 or something like that, but I have got plenty of paper, y'all, so it's okay. Yeah, so that's where I decided to make it a little bit bigger, and like I say, use my scufferator on the edges here. I don't actually mind how this purple came in. I really don't. I was a little bit worried when I selected it because I go, well, that's really the only one that had the shape of the mixed media that was going to work. But because of the way their color palette is, the purple looks like it just kind of fits in nicely. And so I'm going to attach this. Now, for some reason, it ends up a little longer. I don't know if I have laid this like where it might have been top to bottom or something. I really don't know. So I'm going to have to trim off the side over there. I think this layout turned out really cute, y'all. I do have a bigger title than she has. I kind of do a little extra. You'll see in a minute. She had fall, and they were real big, nice letters. And this, thankfully, had a little, it has a title in here that says hello. And it's real big, nice letters, right? It's all one piece, but it's real big, nice letters. But I happened to see in that little foam sticker sheet there, sweet friend. So I'm actually going to put hello down here, and I'm going to end up putting, that's going to go up a little higher, and I'm going to use sweet friend. So it's hello, sweet friend. My little baby's 15 years old. She doesn't act sick or anything like that, but I know she's getting elderly. She's got little white hairs on her cheeks and stuff. She didn't used to have little white hairs. And I think I see a few little bit here and there on her little back or her chin and things. She didn't used to ever have all those. So I know she's getting elderly, which makes me a little bit sad. But she's fine. She's fine. She's spry. I was watching her this morning. We've got our Christmas tree up. And that cat is having the zoomies, man. There's a little tie on the tree skirt. And she was having a really good time with that. And she got very excited and took off running. So here's where I'm taking these pre-cut flowers. And I've just organized them. She had big old leaves, obviously. Now, this little piece here, she actually had like little mushrooms and kind of poking up out of her leaves. And I thought, oh, that'd be pretty with these little flowers kind of poking up. And then I did find a little square. You'll see it kind of on the side of the picture there. But she had like a little square something tucked into her leaves. And I've got one there that says go and shine, a little square thing. I'm going to tuck that down there in a minute. It takes me a sec to kind of organize these things because they're slippery. They're kind of slippery. And I shall also have this little pink piece that says so special. She had something, I don't remember what it was, says now, but it was like black, little arrow on the side. And I thought, well, that looks cute. So I'm going to use this little so special. It has a hole on it. I haven't added string yet, y'all. I went on ahead and took the pictures and everything. But I'm sitting here looking at this layout. And I may go ahead and add a little string on the side, coming out of it, because it looks a little funny with a hole and no string. Here's where I got all the ephemera. And I've kind of pulled it all out. I'm thinking, okay, what can I use? I almost put down this little lemonade or lemon thing at the bottom. I even lay it there and everything. But when I go to start gluing, I think to myself, no, that's going a little bit farther out than she had on her original layout. And I don't really want to do that. So I'll end up removing that. But here is where I choose this little Sweet Friend foam piece. And I think this looks really cute. And I like it because it's kind of bringing in that black. And with the black and white pictures, I think it's really cute. It kind of adds to it. I have to use a little Nuvo glue on my title, y'all. It's not self-adhesive. These are little chipboard pieces that are not self-adhesive. I don't mind that. Chipboard with self-adhesive is nice, but then 90% of the time you have to glue anyway. So I think it's fine if you don't have self-adhesive. All right, so now I've glued everything down. You can kind of see my little pieces I've tucked in there. And she had a few little enamel dots. So this kit actually came with some half pearls. So I'm going to put a little half pearls all over. I think I've already cut away and done half of it anyways. They're just kind of sprinkled throughout, to be honest with you. She kind of had them mixed throughout, so I've just kind of mixed them throughout there. And that's just going to get tucked around all the place. I actually lost one or something. Maybe the adhesive came off or something. It wouldn't stick. So that is all I'm going to do the layout, y'all. This looked really cute, I think. inspiration was adorable. I love the little I did 2x2 photos, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist. We got a few ladies playing along. This is our last layout for the year, you guys. So we'll come back again in January. But we're taking a couple of weeks off for the holiday here. I'll be on a cruise, by the way. So y'all wish me luck. Hopefully I don't freeze to death in the Caribbean water, right? And we will see you next time. Y'all have a good holiday. Bye.